5 big Emmerdale spoilers for the week of Monday 24th to Friday the 28th of November 2025 will plunge the village into one of its darkest times yet. Beowulf is forced to commit a brutal act. Rye is forced to shut down the entire operation and Nicola King begins to dig into Ray Walters' shady past. Emmerdale is about to air its most haunting scenes yet as Bear is forced to commit a horrific act by his captors Ray Walters and Celia Daniels. This is where the show hits rock bottom and leaves viewers with little to no idea. Next week, Rye becomes the talk of the village. Nicola King becomes concerned about Laurel Thomas' relationship with Rye and decides to investigate. Meanwhile, Dylan Penders is warned to stop his drug dealing as suspicions grow in the village. Elsewhere, Lydia Dingle desperately tries to buy tickets to see Jason Donovan but things get worse. Meanwhile, Kev Townsend is captured after Robert Sugden and Aaron Dingle carry out their plan. Beowulf is forced to bury his enslaved friend Anna himself. After Anna's death, he is devastated to learn that her body has been dumped in the food storage. In a fit of rage, he confronts Ray, but Ray convinces him to calm down. However, Ray begins to worry when Bear insists on attending the funeral. Celia makes plans and that evening they announce that they will hold a simple ceremony in Butler Field. Bear is shocked by the sloppiness and is even more alarmed when he is asked to dig Anna's grave himself. This could be the moment that breaks Bear completely or the spark that turns him against them. At the burial site, Bear reads the memorial while brainwashed by Ray and Celia. Mick and Simo try to convince him not to trust Ray and tell him their escape plan. Looking at the photo of her daughter Anna, Bear starts to think about her family and wonders whether to join or continue listening. Sam and Lydia Dingle are worried about finances. Lydia is disappointed when she realizes that the change she saved is not enough to buy tickets to see Jason Donovan. Sam and Belle secretly count it and find that it is enough. But when they go to buy it, the tickets are sold out. They decide to create a VIP experience at Wishing Well Cottage to comfort Lydia, who is very emotional and happily sings karaoke. Just then the power goes out and Noah announces that they need to install a new power system. The cost will wipe out the ticket fund. When Belle unexpectedly gets some tickets, she and Sam have to figure out how to get the money to keep them. Kev Townsend is arrested after Robert Sugden and Aaron Dingle's plan. Robert tries to find where Kev hid the money from the robbery last week but begins to worry that Kev has suspected his secret relationship with Aaron. Kev also presses Liam to confirm the lie that his heart condition was a misdiagnosis. When Robert and Aaron are determined to cut Kev out of their lives, Chaz agrees to help. Liam butts in but eventually admits that Kev never had a serious illness. This wipes out any remaining sympathy. Robert and Aaron immediately take more drastic action. When Kev checks the money hidden in the church, Aaron watches from afar and calls Robert. D.S. Carter appears and takes Kev to Houghton Police Station to investigate the armed robbery. Ray Walters suspends all drug dealing when the police storm the village. Dylan and Billy are stunned when the police show up at the warehouse to investigate the drug trafficking. Jai is confused and asks to see Caleb for clarification. Ray panics and immediately orders Dylan to suspend the operation while reassuring Dylan and April that he is still hunting for the traitor. Nicola King investigates Ray Walters' past. While Laurel excitedly prepares for her date with Ray, Nicola becomes suspicious and decides to search for his information online. However, she can't find any trace of Ray. No account, no history, no data. A man with no online trace in 2025 is a clear red flag and that's something Laurel needs to be alerted to immediately.